Chosen ones, where you are, chosen ones, back with another powerful and productive video, right? Great. Chosen ones, permit me some few minutes, all right, to inspire you or to motivate you, because I know that as a chosen one, you are going through a whole lot in life. I know it is so difficult, right? Right now, I know, okay? But this video is going to inspire you, motivate you, and keep you going, all right? Great. Chosen ones. If on your journey to your glorious destiny seems to be so difficult, I want you to remember this, all right? Remember that it is difficult because your purpose is so huge than you've ever thought of it. I'm telling you, because your purpose in this life is huge, is big, that is why you're going through the toughest challenge in life. Remember, God always gives difficult situations, difficult challenges to his toughest chosen ones or toughest soldiers. So when you are going through some difficulties, it means you are tough, you are tougher, you are the toughest. It means you can survive what you're going through. It means you will definitely overcome what you're going through. Remember, nothing is permanent. I know you've heard this over and over and over again. Nothing is permanent, right? It's easier said than done. That is what you're going to tell yourself. But I want you to remember, let's look at nature. That is the trees. All right? The trees always, or in a year, okay? Let me put it that way. They lose their leaves, yet they have hope that new leaves will sprout out again. So looking at this picture about nature, what is it telling us? It simply tells us that nothing is permanent. And whatever you're going through will soon fade away, pass away into nothing else. I'm telling you, no situation lasts forever. So keep heart. And I want you to, again, remember that what you're going through is preparing you for the future ahead of you. A bigger head must wear a bigger crown. This is a huge proverb to think about. It's worth pondering over. And I want you again to remember that in this life, there are things, circumstances we cannot control. If you cannot control things on the outside, things in the world, remember, there is something that you can control. And what you can control is what is within you, what is inside of you. You can control your mind. If you cannot control the happiness around you, remember that you can always control how you respond to the happiness around you. We are all presented with challenges, with difficulties externally, things that are to challenge our faith in God, things that are to, make us to bow. We are presented with such things each and every day. These things are happening in our life. We've been bombarded. These things are bombarding us each and every day. The internet, the news, people, family, relatives, loved ones, a whole lot of things. All right? A whole lot of negativities. But you and I, as chosen ones, we can always choose how we respond to the happiness around. And the way you respond to the happiness around will determine the future you're going to enjoy. Will determine whether you're going to be an overcomer, a victor, or a victim. The way you respond to things. Remember, you have that power. You are the general of your mind, the CEO of your mind, the boss of your mind, the landlord of your mind. You are in absolute control over your mind. And when things seems difficult or seems negative, you always have the power to control your mind over negative things. When things begins to hit your mind and hit you in life, and it seems like there is no way, everything seems discouraging, everything suggests all is not well, you need to look in your mind and get rid of all such negativities by doing what? By being grateful. Being grateful for what? The things that you want in life? No. You got to be grateful for the things that you already have. And that is going to put you in a very serene, poised vibration, energy that will help you to handle the present situation, the now situation that you're facing. That will stabilize you and it will sustain you in this life. So always remember that. And don't forget, you are in control. And nothing outside of your destiny is going to happen to you. Nothing out of God's control is going to happen to you. Whatever is happening to you, God is involved. And when God is involved, you know that God is involved. Why worry? Because you with God, certainly you will overcome. So what is it? Why are you troubled, worried? Why do you feel like, no, this is too difficult? I cannot bear it. You can. Greater is He that is in you. Remember that. It is not small is He that is in you, but greater. So looking within should encourage you to know that you can survive. You can cope. You can overcome anything. And even when it seems you cannot overcome, you have control over this, about the way you respond. Your response to things is very important. That determines the victory you're going to have, the life you're going to enjoy, the future you're going to enjoy. Your response to things. I'm telling you. So be careful of the way you respond to certain things, the situations, the happiness around you. Don't use negative coping mechanisms to respond to the happiness around you. Some people, when they are going through difficult times, they begin to engage in negative coping mechanisms to try to escape the reality. And what are some of these negative coping mechanisms? Some of these negative coping mechanisms that people use that become detrimental, dangerous, toxic to their health is drugs, intake of intoxicants, drinking, excessive alcohol, just to forget, to escape the reality on the ground. But I'm telling you, after the intoxicant that you've taken fade away, you are back to reality. And if you don't take care, if you want to be escaping it all the time, then you have to be taking such intoxicants all the time. And by the time you know, you become addicted to the intoxicant, and that damages your life. A lot of people that are so talented, gifted, have potentials, have been blessed with great purpose, have now changed such a great, huge purpose into taking intoxicants. They become slaves to their desires, cravings, to negative things. You see, your response to the happiness around you can make and not make you. So, responding to the situation is very important. We all face the same challenge, same situation. But those who are victorious, who emerge as victors and not victims, choose to respond to it positively. And those who are overwhelmed by it, who lose, who becomes failures, victims, are those who try to elude the realities by engaging, by responding negatively. So be careful and always use positive coping mechanisms such as meditation, gratitude, exercising, setting goals, visualizing your goals, taking action, reading self-development books, good religious books, and developing a great love for God, developing a great love for an ideal. Doing things that are purposeful. These are the things that are going to help you. These are ways you can respond to the situation around you positively. All right? Thank you for watching this. I believe it has been of a help to you. I'm out for now. See you in my next video. I'm out.